4.
Day 4, Big Bend National Park. We spent the night at Cottonwood campground here in the Castellone area of Big Bend. It was peaceful, quiet, extremely level spots.
Yeah, they're doing a nice job on this park.
They are.
We're gonna go drive the
Santa Elena Canyon drive. Supposed to be one of the most spectacular viewpoints here in the park, so we're gonna head off.
Sun is shining, blue sky.
We're gonna head off and do that. So that's the Santa Elena Canyon. There's a short hiking trail, the Dorgan-Sublett trail. There's some ruins here of some early settlers to the area, and we're gonna go check it out. So real quick, these are the remnants of a stone farmhouse owned by James and Melissa Bell Sublett, settlers who first came to Castellone in 1913. He is recognized for introducing mechanized farming into Big Bend. By 1918, with a growing farm business in place, he purchased 2,500 acres in this area and called it Grand Canyon Farms. Ooh, neat. Wow. Look at that.
It's leaning a little bit now.
Yeah, it's got a little lean to it. Oh, wow. A 3-room house. Oh, it's actually, this is a courtyard between two rooms. Coming up to another structure here. A little bit into the walk. Trail continues up the hill here to the left. Got the mesh on these doors and windows, as well as what we saw down at Rio Grande. Okay, let me get on this side where the sun is shining and maybe we can get a better glimpse. Or maybe I'll just cast shadows, I don't know. Oh, there's Sherry. Hi, Sherry.
Hey there. Wow.
This is where the trail splits. So the Sublett house or buildings would be off to our right, and the Dorgan would be off to our left. Let's check out the Sublett first. Little talk about floodplain farming. During the 20s and 30s, the Sublett family farmed the floodplain at this location. They planted fields of cotton, sorghum, wheat, and melons. In this part of the valley, you would have seen at least 3 active farms, numerous rock or adobe buildings, and the Mexican-American village of Coyote. After the Subletts moved on, mesquite and saulbursh swiftly reclaimed the fields. I guess it's the floodplains recover rapidly, whereas the uplands here in the desert take a lot longer to recover from human, inhabitation or human interaction. This is where the Subletts built their house. In 1918, they built an adobe house to view their farmland, and look at this.
So the porch overlooked
Oh yeah, okay. Let me
the
just.
river and the farmland.
Yeah, this would have been their front door view right here.
Yep, and a porch.
You see the river down there. There's looks like some cattle maybe before the river on this side. Look at this view. So this is the Dorgan house. It says this decaying but still very impressive structure was once the home of Albert Dorgan, who was a business associate of James Sublett. Together, they bought 640 acres and developed an extensive irrigated farming project along the floodplain below. In the 1930s, Dorgan and his wife built this adobe home on the mesa with large windows at the front and a double fireplace that opened into the large central living area. They vacated their property here in Big Bend in 1938. In 1941, they leased the property to an A.F. Robinson, who opened the Mexitex Resort, hoping to benefit from the new national park. It failed. And here it is today. This is what the structure looked like when the national park took it over. That's really cool. National Park acquired it in the 1950s. Let's go have a peek. The ranger at the visitor center in Castellone said the fireplace in here is made of petrified wood. So that's not stone, true stone. It's not rock. It's petrified wood. And that is really cool. Double-sided fireplace. Wow. That's super cool. You know I have to look up, right? The original adobe walls. We learned from reading the placards up on the hillside there that they did farming. They farmed all kinds of different things in the floodplains. Melons was one of those things. And there's a random watermelon down here on the trail leading up to where the old homesteads were. We don't get it. We are going to look into walking into the Santa Elena Canyon just a little bit. Bailey's in the van, not happy. Dogs are not allowed. She's not happy about this whole thing, but we're going to go walk. I have no idea how long the trail is. We're going to walk just a little ways just to get a feel for it and show you this incredible scenery in front of us. Okay, so the Santa Elena Canyon Trail, it's 1.6 round trip. We're here, it goes into the canyon and then back out, just an out and back. Let's think about it. All right, we decided to attempt it. After talking to a few people, it doesn't sound too terribly bad. Somebody said there was water crossings, but you don't have to do it. We'll see what we got. Trail goes off to the right and then I think skirts around the edge there. Well, oh yeah, oh, there they are. People are walking up there. There they are. Looking down the Rio Grande. There's got to be an easier way if you wanted to get wet to cross the water, but we want to come over here and not get our feet wet. So this is the way we're going. We're gonna billy goat our way up here. Oh yeah, get your billy goat on. Slow and steady. Watch your footing. Yeah, I can see coming down it'd be a little slick for sure, but doable. Looks scarier from down below.
Well, wait till you come down.
Well, that's true. That's true. Yeah, this is really steep.
Going up is always easier.
Yep. Well, that section was quite sketchy.
Yeah.
Whew. We're up where those gals are. Went around and down. Holy smokes. We're off of that sketch section. Now we're onto the... Yeah, make up for last time. We may have found the get your feet wet crossing. Yep. We did. Oh, look at that. This is, so we were talking to rangers yesterday up at the Basin campground area, or the Basin Visitor Center, and this is where they were talking about. It's 4 feet deep.
Well, this would be sketchy, even just climbing up here.
It would, totally.
No rope or anything.
No, that'd be hard to get up.
That's hard to get up.
Yeah, this is where the trail would take you. Yeah, you're basically swimming. It's
seriously hard
it's
to
4
get up.
feet
So we
deep.
put a stick there.
So unfortunately, we're not going back that way. All right. But look at this, you guys.
Wow.
Look what we're getting into.
Wow, wow.
Ooh, that's cool. Switchbacks. Just a glimpse of what we're gonna see. We're almost to the top. Get a quick little video here. For perspective, this is the "you are here" portion of our day. Wow. Just turned the corner into the shady part of the canyon here. Wow, look at this, you guys. Yeah, all of a sudden everything just kind of changed. The way the air feels, the sound. Everything just kind of changed right here as we get kind of a little bit deeper. Wow. We are deep in the canyon. We're down at the river level here. Reading the placard here. So this huge chunk of limestone that's in front of us came tumbling down, I don't know, millions of years ago. Looks like it came out of that little notch right there. Well, there's Sherry for scale in front of that chunk of limestone. Wow. In New Hampshire, there's a boulder. It's called Madison's Boulder. I think this puts it to shame. We found its bigger brother here in Texas.
It's like skimmed with this.
Oh, yeah, yeah. Yeah, we found Madison Boulder's bigger brother right here in Texas. Wow. Holy smokes, that's huge. Little offshoot here to look at the river. Look, it looks like a big old crocodile.
Oh, it does.
Like one of those ancient, massive crocodiles. Oh, yeah.
That would be an awesome spot.
Wow, look at this.
To jump in. Oh my gosh. See, this is a good time of day to come when the light's shining on that.
It is.
Perspective.
Yeah, it is.
Wow.
Well, it's the end of the line here, folks. That's the whole Santa Elena Canyon trail.
Should we wait and see if a canoe comes by?
I know. Wow. I'm not gonna lie, this is probably the coolest thing we've done here so far. I don't know, Mexico was kind of cool. Crossing the border on a rowboat and donkey, that was kind of cool. But this is, for as far as like just a hike goes, this is awesome. Working our way out of the shade of the canyon. Back into the sunlight here. This is really well done with these switchbacks. Makes it very easy up and down. Almost to the end here. We're back at this great little flat spot right above the river. Heading over to the rocky climb and then descent. Or we came down on the left, so yeah, that'd be the easier way.
Should I put my phone in my pocket? Or?
No, I'll get it. to my demise?
Yep.
Okay, last sketchy descent. We'll go stay low and slow. Three points of contact at all times.
Into this curve.
Yep. And
Start the landing.
boom.
There we go.
Got her done. Wow. We've officially left Big Bend. We have. It's 2:20 on Saturday afternoon. We're officially out of the park. We're headed to the town of Alpine. We're on Texas Highway 118 heading north. We're going to spend the night somewhere in Alpine. Not quite sure where yet, but we'll figure it out as we go. Where are we?
Marfa.
Just outside of Marfa. We're at the
Marfa Mystery Lights Viewing Area.
I guess there's Marfa lights.
We are in the Marfa
Mystery lights viewing area. The van is parked over there. It's kind of like a rest stop setup. You've got there's bathroom facilities in front of us here, and that's all that's here. And then pull-offs. We're going to overnight here. As
we left Big Bend.
We left Big Bend today. Day 4 in Big Bend was great. God, that canyon.
Hiked the canyon before breakfast.
Oh, what a beautiful, beautiful walk that was.
That was awesome.
So yeah, we actually really enjoyed our time in Big Bend. It was so last minute, and we had no idea what we were doing when we made the reservations at the campgrounds, or what there even was to do. But I mean, now we got a really good handle on it for our next time there.
Did a good job.
So we drove I don't know how many miles here to Marfa, close to 100 total?
Oh yeah.
100 total?
Yeah, at least.
Up to Marfa. We're going to spend the night here. We're going to hope the lights show up tonight.
It's going to be cold.
It's going to be clear and cold. And then tomorrow we're driving 300 miles to get to Deming, New Mexico. Tomorrow is Sunday, and we want to drive through El Paso on a Sunday rather than on a Monday.
Mm-hmm. Most definitely.
Driving wise, it would make sense to just spend the night, this side of El Paso and then just go on instead of having to do 300 miles. But I don't want to drive through El Paso on a Monday morning. So that's what we're doing tomorrow. But tonight, Marfa Mystery Lights, hopefully. If we see any, we'll pull the camera around and show you. And,
I don't know. I guess we'd be able to film it.
I guess so. People say they've been seen around this area since the late 1800s, like 1883. A farm boy saw them off in the distance, and they've been seen regularly since. So they don't know if it's like geothermal things, if it's UFOs. Am I getting you out of film? Sorry.
You are. I just keep moving around.
All right, just keep moving around me. There you go. Be fluid.
There's also an Army airfield right there.
There's a military base over in that direction, so God only knows what it is.
They must have showed up.
Mm-hmm. But it's a thing,
Check it out.
and it's big enough to build this facility here.
Yeah, this is super nice. I thought it was like an observatory or something.
Out here, there's, I don't know if you can see, but there's like binoculars out there to look. I mean, it's big enough to
nice.
Make it a thing. We're gonna go settle in. We're gonna have some dinner. We had lunch at about 1:30. We're gonna have dinner. Chicken. You got some chicken? We got chicken for dinner.
Get out our warm stuff.
And get on our warm stuff.
Cool.
Tomorrow night, we have a spot in Deming, New Mexico, at an escapees park where we can plug in. It's gonna be like 24, I think, overnight there. So, chilly.
Yep.
All right. So it's not our first rodeo.
See what happens.
Oh, I just had to get this sunset That is beautiful. This is from the Marfa rest area, the Marfa Lights viewing area, rest stop. It's just about 6 p.m. That is gorgeous.